purposeful nudge introduces reducing friction through intelligent process design to shape behavior.
Modern field service technicians manage high-stakes, predictive IoT environments, where every repair interaction serves to build or break customer trust. To support this work, executives are investing millions of dollars in modern field service management software. Yet, across the industry, mean time to resolution remains entirely stagnant. The return on investment stalls because of the execution gap. Organizations deploy advanced tools, and frontline technicians actively bypass them in the field. This diagram maps work as imagined, a clean sequence where an AI alert triggers a dispatch, and the issue is resolved. But when time is tight, the process fractures. Technicians ignore alerts, consult informal peer networks, and manually override software. AI deployments consistently fail because management tries to automate a clean, documented fiction, instead of addressing how people actually make decisions when things break. Closing the execution gap requires moving past software implementations and adopting a complete operating system, the Field Services Rewired Framework, to align technology with human behavior. The Field Services Rewired Framework begins with two critical phases: ground truth diagnostic and purging. You cannot map real workflows from a boardroom. Product owners must conduct day-in-the-life observations, shadowing top-performing technicians to document how work actually gets executed. These observations expose process debt, the hidden operational burden of undocumented workarounds and outdated compliance steps that technicians use to survive. Consider a telecom line repair. If the official AI routing tool routinely misjudges local traffic anomalies, engineers will abandon it and rely on informal WhatsApp groups to navigate reality. Before deploying new technology, you must apply the kill the form rule. You have to aggressively eliminate compliance-only data entries and redundant approvals from the system. This phase demands a difficult trade-off. Leadership must commit heavy upfront time to mapping and purging, which means temporarily halting the rollout of highly anticipated software features. Purging process debt is a mandatory sacrifice. If you deploy an AI engine on top of broken legacy workflows, you only succeed in executing flawed logic at a massive scale. Once the process is clean, Phase 3 focuses on cognitive load engineering, applied precisely at the moment of work. Legacy software creates friction by forcing technicians to search databases for answers. Modern operations require push-based alerts that deliver the right information exactly when it is needed. We achieve this using System 1 nudges. These are automatic, non-educative prompts designed to instantly guide a technician's behavior without requiring them to stop and deliberate. Every interaction must pass the 2-minute rule. A technician must be able to operate the AI interface with one hand and complete the interaction in under 120 seconds. This efficiency comes with a strict operational requirement. System 1 nudges demand perfectly accurate back-end telemetry and data mapping to function correctly. If a predictive AI pushes a bad suggestion during an emergency, the technician will lose confidence in the tool. Once that trust is broken, they will not use it again. Cognitive load engineering prevents your technology from becoming an active impediment. By minimizing screen time, you free the technician's bandwidth to focus on complex problem-solving and customer empathy. Phase 4 ensures that trust is maintained over time by engineering a behavioral trust loop into the platform itself. This diagram illustrates how the loop functions. When the AI suggests a fix, the technician physically validates that recommendation on-site before the ticket closes. This human validation step creates a continuous feedback cycle. The ground truth validation feeds back into the AI, training the model on reality. With the system actively learning from the field, Phase 5 introduces a shift in how executives measure success to secure long-term behavioral outcomes. Instead of relying entirely on traditional service-level agreements like raw uptime or closure speed, operations adopt experience-level agreements, or XLAs, to measure human-centric outcomes. This dashboard demonstrates the watermelon effect. Traditional uptime metrics appear perfectly green on the outside, while actual customer sentiment underneath is red and severely degraded. Adopting XLAs introduces a new trade-off. Because these metrics are highly qualitative, leaders can no longer passively monitor dashboards. They must actively transition into behavioral coaches. Engineering trust at the platform level and measuring via XLAs converts routine fieldwork into a high-margin asset that actively protects your brand reputation. Executives face a stark choice: continue purchasing software patches that technicians ignore, or invest the time to build a true behavioral architecture. The Field Services Rewired Framework requires commitment, and it is not the right fit for every operation. Highly commoditized, low-margin organizations with high technician turnover should stick to traditional SLA enforcement. The behavioral investment required here is simply too resource-heavy for a basic break-fix model. To map exactly who this framework is built to serve, we can look at this decision matrix. The vertical axis represents the operational spectrum, starting at transactional break-fix work and moving up toward high-stakes strategic edge environments. The horizontal axis tracks leadership focus, ranging from strict mechanical efficiency on the left to experience architecture on the right. Organizations managing critical environments, like healthcare technology and enterprise data centers, fall firmly into this top right strategic experience quadrant. In these environments, an unmanaged behavioral error costs thousands of dollars per minute and can rapidly cascade into a public operational disaster. Succeeding here requires transforming technicians from mechanical executors into confidence architects, professionals who stabilize the user's emotional experience while repairing the equipment. Modern technology must be utilized to multiply leadership presence in the field, rather than attempting to replace human judgment with a rigid algorithm. Exceptional customer experiences are never an accident in the boardroom. They are engineered outcomes, built one nudge at a time, right at the edge of the network.
For more insights, subscribe to Purposeful Nudge and start rewiring your field services organization today.